Welcome to Mr. B's Fried Rice. This is for my middle school students. For this recipe, you'll need 1 egg, which I've already cracked into a bowl. You'll need 1 teaspoon of chopped ginger, 2 cloves of garlic, which have been chopped, 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, a small amount of butter, just like a little sliver, and 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, which have been divided. That means we have 1 tablespoon here and 1 tablespoon here of vegetable oil. Next, you'll want some vegetables. I'm using some frozen stir-fry vegetables here, but you can use any vegetables you want. And I am using 1 cup of vegetables. And then you'll need cold rice. It's very important that you use cold rice that has been cooked and cooled completely. I like to cook mine the day before. You'll need 1½ cups of cold cooked rice. On a cutting board, go ahead and put out your frozen vegetables or your fresh vegetables, whatever vegetables you're using. And then either with a knife or with a bench knife or something else, a chopper, carefully cut the vegetables into small pieces. Some people call them bite-sized pieces. I call these slightly smaller than bite-sized pieces because we want them to mix in nicely with the fried rice. If you were adding chicken or something to this, you'd want to chop your cooked chicken at this point and make sure you get any pieces that are lingering around. Go ahead and take all your vegetables and put them back in the bowl they came from. Heat a pan to medium heat and add the oil and the vegetables in and cook them until they are completely warmed through. Make sure they're getting all the way cooked and warmed all the way through. You'll notice they're not sizzling, and that's why I'm not stirring them yet, but I go ahead and stir them every now and then, and you want to make sure that you cut apart any larger pieces you may have missed. Once the vegetables are cooked through and warm all the way, go ahead and add in first the ginger, and then add in the garlic. Once you add in the garlic, be very careful, make sure it doesn't burn, and keep cooking it until the garlic just starts to turn color, or you can start really smelling the garlic. This should take about 30 seconds to 1½ minutes, depending on the temperature of your pan. Once the vegetables are thoroughly warmed, go ahead and remove them to a bowl, and you can use the same bowl that you had them in before. Now, without cleaning the pan, go ahead and add a little bit of butter in there, and you're just doing this just a little bit for flavor. You might need to scrape it on the side of the pan, or just do like I did. And then spread out the butter with a turner, just to get it to coat around the bottom, and we're going to quickly scramble the egg in there. Now notice, I didn't even bother whisking up the egg. I'm just going to scramble it in the pan, and I scramble it really quickly. And it's good to use a non-stick pan here, but you don't have to if you know how to cook eggs without having them stick. Cook this until the omelet or scramble is completely cooked, and then chop it up and add it to the bowl of vegetables. Once again, you don't need to wash your pan because we're just going to continue making the fried rice in here. Add the last tablespoon of vegetable oil, and then add your cooked and cooled rice. Here I'm using basmati rice, which is just a different kind of rice. It's not very traditional, but you can use any cooked and cooled rice. Now chop up any little chunks that you have of rice, and it'll get easier as it warms up. Keep toasting that on medium-high heat until the rice starts to change color. If you don't notice it changing color, but you hear it sizzling and getting hot, then that's fine. Keep stirring it though, don't let it burn. Then add the sesame oil, spreading it all around like I just did, and then add the soy sauce and spread that around also. Keep cooking that and stirring it until it's all one color, and then keep cooking it until most of the liquid is gone. You'll notice that I'm not waiting till all the liquid's gone, but I'm definitely mixing it until it's all one color. Once the liquid is all gone, go ahead and add in your vegetables and egg mixture and stir that together, and you're all done. If you wanted chicken fried rice, surprise, surprise, you would add cooked chicken. And same thing would go if you wanted to add tofu, or if you wanted to add pork, or any other things to this. Shrimp fried rice, add some cooked shrimp. Just make sure whatever you add is completely cooked. Put it back in a bowl and serve it. That makes a nice serving or two of fried rice. Thanks for watching.